attempted aggravated battery on a law enforcement officer with a deadly weapon. How do you wish to plead?
I plead guilty.
Count 2, battery on a law enforcement officer. How do you wish to plead?
Guilty.
Count 3, depriving an officer means of protection. How do you wish to plead?
Guilty.
And count 4, attempted use of self-defense weapon against a law enforcement officer. How do you wish to plead, sir?
Guilty.
New developments in 2 cases against confessed Parkland school shooter Nikolas Cruz. Today he pleaded guilty to assaulting a deputy while in jail, awaiting his trial for the deadly school shooting. His lawyers confirmed today he's also ready to plead guilty to murdering 17 people inside Marjory Stoneman Douglas High School. A guilty plea means those families won't have to relive the trauma of that Valentine's Day in 2018. But there's also legal leverage at play. Our Liz Crawford spoke with a former prosecutor who said the defense ran out of options.
Accused Parkland school shooter Nikolas Cruz faced a judge Friday when his attorneys revealed he would plead guilty next week to killing 17 people.
My inclination is only to accept his plea on Wednesday.
Cruz told the judge he had not been on medication for about a year and struggled with anxiety and depression, but was never formally diagnosed with an illness. The guilty plea is a long time coming and has some wondering why now.
They could have had their poker faces on and thought maybe they could leverage a better offer out of the state, but now in the 11th hour, they see that they really don't have a lot to argue.
Former prosecutor Josh Sheraton says the defense is hoping for a life sentence rather than the death penalty.
They've gotten to a point where they've exhausted all other avenues, and now they're just trying to use, saving the families, the families of the victims and the court system, the hassle, the heartbreak, the emotional part of this.
Fred Guttenberg, whose daughter Jamie was killed in Parkland, asked his Twitter followers to remember the victims rather than talk about the murderer. Polk County Sheriff Grady Judd is on a commission created after the shooting, charged with making Florida schools safer. He weighed in at a news conference.
I have no idea what the strategy is. He's a horrible mass murderer. If anyone on the face of this earth has ever earned the death penalty, Nikolas Cruz earned it, and he should receive it.